Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be fighting my nemesis out here today, the wind. It's been 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts again, and it's been pretty rough. I'm already on my second canopy cover. The first one shredded, broke a pole, shredded it, and the second one is not far behind. So it's been taped up and clamped down, and I don't mind because it was free and it was just a cover. So I got a few covers. So let's go back quick on Lost and Found. Show you what I got. Found an ice chest. Look at there. Found 3 chairs inside a little used, but they'll work. They'll fine. I got 2 more back there. Found some charcoal somebody threw in the trash. Let's see what we got. Found a corn bag. What do they call it? A corn toss bag. So got one of those. And I had some friends that down the way that gave me this. This is not a, it's a find. It's a Calphalon skillet, kind of a char skillet with a bacon press on top. And I want to thank RJ and Suzette for bringing this to me. And a matter of fact, RJ and Suzette are just camping just a few hundred yards away from me. And so I'm going to be making some smash burgers and bacon with this thing when I get my bus back. And stick around because I have news of the bus. And hopefully my camera doesn't blow away, but I've got my taters stuck on the leg so it won't blow off. But yeah, that I'll be using when I get my bus back. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I found a Yankees hat. Anybody a Yankees fan? Found that in the parking lot. And then I found a John Deere tractor. Woo, look at there. Too bad that's not an RC car with a controller. I'd be using that. It does have some buttons on top for lights and things, but I think they're dead. But I'm not going to spend any money on batteries for it. And I don't even know where the batteries go. But anyway. But yeah, little RC, not a little John Deere tractor. And this one, everybody knows dinosaurs. Was that a Stegosaurus? Is that a Stegosaurus car? Yeah, the kids have been here, so we got a Stegosaurus car. What else do I have that I found? Oh, I found a plate. I thought it was a Frisbee. It actually was one of the plastic plates. I can probably use that in the bus. If nothing else, it'd be a good dog food plate right there. Big enough to get the Zen's nose in it. So, oh, and I found these this morning. Pair of swim goggles. Anybody need a pair of swim goggles? Found those hanging on a tree branch down there this morning. What else? Oh, here's something else I found. Not really found. I bought myself. I got myself some over-the-glasses sunglasses. Oh man, it makes a difference out here. I need to wear these things all the time. Just puts a whole different tint on the view. Oh yeah, I got some sunglasses and they fit over my glasses very well. So let's see what else have we got. Oh, I got 2 more canopies that are in storage, and we already talked about the chairs. Only got 3 weeks left before we close camp. So see what else we could find. And what I do with all these items, as somebody mentioned, like, looks like you're having a yard sale. Well, it does kind of look that way. So, but what I do with the items is when I get back to Quartzsite, there's a lady down there. She has a YouTube channel called Lori's Way, and she does a free table and free things for nomads. So it's like you give something, you take something if you need it. So last year I went down and I donated a whole bunch of stuff to her. And this year, guess what? She's going to get some more. I give her the chair, she'll have the ice chest, I'll give her the trash can, and maybe I'll throw in my old tent. I don't know just what I'll have, but I'll donate it to her, to pass out to other people who may need it. So I hate to see it just go to waste and throw into the dumpster when somebody can actually use it. But I think that's all I got on my Lost and Found at this time. But I'll tell you what, let me find a different place to talk about the bus because this wind is getting to be crazy out here. So I need to find a more serene place. And as I look across, it looks like an ocean. There's white water everywhere. And it's just weird because the white water is blowing this way, the wind is blowing this way, and then the wind blows this way, then this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. And it started to wear on a person. I did get a new hat. Um, so that's good. But let's get on and talk more about the bus. One thing I do want to talk about real quick is the wind and the canopies I said mentioned that destroyed. The first time the canopy was destroyed, it pulled everything up and shredded it and bent it. It also put the leg of the canopy through the side of the tent. Yeah, that tape, that's a big rip that went down the side of the tent with my leg of the canopy that busted to pieces, went through. So my tent is no longer in brand new shape. It is now very used. So let's get on with bus stuff. Well, let's talk about the bus repairs. Today is Thursday the 7th as I film this, and I got a call on Tuesday from the mechanic. He was not happy, and he did give me his personal cell phone so I can call him at any time. But he was not happy with the whole situation of what's going on with the company that we're dealing with, that he's dealing with, and etc. He said they've given him multiple shipping dates and they never follow through with them. And he said, all I want is a firm date that I could tell my customer so I know when the part might be shipped. And they said, and they were saying like, we can't tell you. We don't know because we're waiting on parts from Germany. So didn't know that part. So evidently the whole thing is when he ordered the part through his vendor, they said a week and a half. But when they got through and put my model number in there, the part number they needed, it was on national back order. And they're waiting on parts from Germany. Plungers, I think, or pistons, two little things that go in to pressurize. So nobody knows. He said, when are you getting the parts? They said, we don't know, so we can't tell you when we're going to ship it. So in other words, he said, I have no idea when they're going to ship the part. And I have no idea when you might get it. So that was a little frustrating, and he was not happy. He was really upset about it because he cares about people, I could tell, and he hates putting his customers out, and especially when it's stuff that's beyond his control. And I could see why. I mean, because he said, I'm surprised you're so calm about the whole deal. I said, well, I'm a pretty level-headed person, and just take things as it goes. He said, well, most people would just be screaming at the top of their lungs for weeks. And I said, no problem. If I wasn't here in the campground working, I might have a different attitude. But since I'm having a place to stay, make money, and things to do, it's alternative lifestyle of living in a tent. Yeah, hey, it's a memory. So it's going to be a memory soon. So we're going to enjoy it. But that's the issue on the parts. Now, to fast forward a couple days, he called me earlier this afternoon, which is Thursday, and he goes like, I got a call from the factory, and the parts from Germany have arrived, and they're going to expedite assembling the unit together and ship it out tomorrow, Friday the 8th. He said, but don't count that as a steadfast date. He said, because they give me many dates before and they haven't followed through with them. So he said, as soon as I get a tracking number, I'm going to call you and let you know. So that's a good news that the parts are here from Germany. They're assembling the part and hopefully at least be out on the shipping lines by Monday, because tomorrow's Friday as I film this. And so we'll see what happens. They won't make it before my birthday, which is Sunday. So we'll see if they make it and get the parts back on. Hopefully I can get the thing back before I have to leave the campground in 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens. But that's the best news I've had from him. And he was still unhappy, but relieved that the now they can tell them that the parts are being assembled and will be shipped. But they said that before. So, well, I'm in the upper loop and my wind is still blowing around crazy out here. So we're going to work our way back down and see if the canopy is still standing. Um, and just get, I need a bus back to get out of this wind. It's just beating me to death and drying me out and the whole 9 yards. But that's life on the mountain. So let's get back to the humble abode, the tent, and see what's going on down there. And one thing the mechanic said, he said, I'll tell you this. He said, as soon as that part arrives in my shop, I'm putting it on the same day. That's good news too. If he gets it in time. If he gets it late in the afternoon, it'd be 2 days. But that sounds great. I'm all for it. Aren't you? You ready to get back on the bus? Zen is ready to get back on the bus, or get under the bus. You like sleeping under the bus, don't you? Yeah. You want some belly rubs? Oh yeah. There you go. Roll down. There you go. Oh, now he's happy. Oh, you're not even hooked up to this thing. Well, let's get back down and see what's if anything's still standing in our tent area. Right? Okay. Made it back to camp and my awning is still standing up. A little stretched out more, but that's all right. Yeah, we had a quiet week this week. We only had very few people, so you can tell school is about ready to begin because everybody in here has had a senior pass. And I think there's only 5 or 6 people per night. Last week there were 17 to 20 per night on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So pretty quiet evening. And yeah, the other night, RJ and Suzette invited me down for a birthday dinner. So we had ribeye steaks and corn on the cob and baked beans. Really good, really good. Good stuff. And then the vet fed me a couple more times between that, but you were good. That was a nice treat. And then he got me a little birthday gift. I don't have it with me, but it's right here in the tent, right back there on the floor, down there. It's a little portable wood burning, like it's got the stand and the mesh in it, and you put logs in it. It's a little portable fireplace, fire pit. So I can use that whenever I go somewhere I don't want to dig a hole in the ground or get rocks or whatever. So it'd be kind of handy whenever I need to build a fire or want to build a fire. It'd be real handy if I was backpacking. So let's end this video and say thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope the good news about the bus continues. And we'll know more as we go along in the week. So see you guys on around the campground.